Imagine dominating a match for 97 minutes, firing off like 18 shots, and then bam, one desperate foul erases it all.
Yeah, it's completely brutal.
That is exactly what happened to Wrexham. Welcome to this custom-tailored deep dive where we're, pulling from post-match analytics and manager interviews. Today, we're looking at that wildly tense 1-1 draw between Welsh rivals Cardiff City and Wrexham in the 2026-27 championship season opener. Okay, let's unpack this.
Right, so it really was a tale of two totally different tactical realities. I mean, Wrexham came out of the gate absolutely
So
flying.
you're totally riding the high of those 3 consecutive promotions, right?
Well, exactly. And then Kieffer Moore scores against his former club in just the 3rd minute.
Right, which feels like, well, a movie script written by their famous owners. People say they won that early phase just on momentum and swagger, but looking at the defensive shape in the reports, I don't buy that it was just confidence. It looked incredibly calculated to me. Didn't they specifically target Joel Bagan?
Yeah, they did. And what's fascinating here is how clinically they isolated him. Because of Cardiff's injury crisis, Bagan was forced to play centrally.
Ah, and he's not a natural center back.
Exactly. Wrexham recognized that structural weakness immediately. Yenny Imre just bypassed the midfield entirely with his quick forward ball.
Dang.
It caught Cardiff's makeshift backline completely flat-footed.
Wow, and that goal wasn't just about early swagger, was it?
No, not at all. It actually snapped an 11-match scoring drought for Wrexham. It really set a tone of utter physical dominance for Phil Parkinson's squad.
But, I mean, dominating the pitch and dominating the scoreboard are 2 totally different things. The stats are wild. Wrexham had like 18 attempts on goal compared to Cardiff's 11.
Yeah, they were everywhere. Callum Doyle even smashed a powerful effort right into the post.
Right. Missing those chances while leaving Cardiff in the game, it feels like playing blackjack and refusing to cash out when you're up. The longer you stay at the table without securing your winnings, the more the house edge takes over.
That is a great way to put it. At 1-0, Wrexham fell into that classic trap of playing not to lose rather than playing to win. They started conceding the midfield.
Just when they should have been strangling the game out.
Right. And that is the exact moment Cardiff's manager, Brian Barry Murphy, makes his move. Just past the hour mark, he brings on the Colwill brothers.
Wait, really? Throwing on 2 young brothers in the midfield against a physically dominant Wrexham side? That sounds almost desperate on paper. How did that actually flip the script?
Well, suddenly Cardiff flooded the central areas with fresh, aggressive ball carriers. You have to remember, Wrexham's midfield was exhausted from pressing high for 60 minutes.
Ah, that makes sense. So they couldn't keep up the intensity.
Exactly. To cope with the Colwill's pace and direct running, Wrexham naturally took 2 steps back to protect their penalty area. That tactical retreat surrendered possession and totally flipped the momentum.
Tapping right into Cardiff's historic identity, right? I mean, let's not forget, they were still the only non-English team to ever win the FA Cup back in 1927.
Yeah, they have that pure, stubborn grit. And when you let a historically gritty team hang around, they will eventually make you pay. Which brings us to the 98th minute.
The absolute worst time to make a mistake.
Right. Wrexham's George Dobson, probably feeling the fatigue from that midfield shift we just talked about, commits a costly foul on Joel Colwill right on the edge of the penalty area.
Oh, man, just handing them a lifeline.
Yep. Then Rubin Colwill steps up and bends an unbelievable free kick right past Anthony Patterson.
Unbelievable. It's just such a polarizing emotional aftermath. For newly promoted Cardiff, it's this monumental point gained through sheer character.
And for Wrexham, they control the game for 97 minutes. But the match demands 98. It's a brutal reminder of 2 points dropped.
So what's the big takeaway for the listener here?
Well, it's a lesson in ruthlessness. Whether you are listening to this on your commute, running a business, managing a complex project, or chasing a personal goal, dominating for the vast majority of the time means absolutely nothing if you lose focus. You have to secure the result at the very end. You have to close the door.
You really do. And it definitely leaves you with something to ponder. As Wrexham continues this unprecedented high-budget climb up the football pyramid, you have to wonder, if Hollywood money can buy you a lethal striker and elite facilities, can it actually buy the generational grit required to survive the grueling championship winter? Or is that kind of relentless resilience something you can only breed over decades of hard-fought history?